My name's Hunter. I was born and raised here in Darlington, South Carolina. Growing up in Darlington, I spent more than 20 years in the grandstands at Darlington Raceway. And I knew when I was a kid I was going to work in racing one day. A friend and I started our own news website, thefourthturn.com. Being able to contribute to the sport as a media member, there's no feeling that I can even describe when you're sitting next to national media outlets and you have a reserved seat in the media center. It's like, wow, like how did I get here? And I'm rocking and rolling, living life in the fast lane. I was born a blue baby, and I was quickly diagnosed with tetralogy of Fallot, and my first open heart surgery was when I was about 10 months old.
When you're born with tetralogy of Fallot, you often just don't have enough blood going to your lungs.
Childhood was really fun. It was a very, very active lifestyle. You wouldn't have known that I had heart problems because the doctors did so well. It just began bothering me whenever I was in middle school going into high school. That's when you really find out you're different than some of the other healthier folks. And, I just couldn't keep up.
Everyone knew that the fact that he didn't have a pulmonary valve and the valve leaked back and forth, eventually the ventricle would enlarge to a point where he would need another procedure to place a pulmonary valve. When
my doctor first told me about my heart failure and the valve issues, open heart surgery, I think, was the only option at the time. And that's not a fun conversation to have. And I just wanted to wait. Then my symptoms began to get just too much. When Dr. Rhodes told me about the Medtronic Harmony valve, it was such a relief because it took the open heart surgery completely out of the picture. The Harmony valve has been able to transcend medicine and our treatment options for these patients to a whole different level because it's been able to give us something that could go into larger outflow tracts like Hunter's and actually repair it through a catheter technique, which makes the overall outcome for the patient significantly improved. So I had my Medtronic Harmony valve implanted about 6 months ago, and I noticed immediately that I could breathe so much better in the mornings. There's just such a difference in sleep, difference in waking up. I can last longer throughout the day. It has just really changed my life in more ways than one. So the Harmony transcatheter pulmonary valve is a safe procedure, but there are always some risks. And those risks include paravalvular leak. The stent length could come down into the right ventricle, causing some ventricular arrhythmia. The stent can actually break over time because of the distensibility and movement of the heart and the vasculature. But in general, it's a very safe procedure. Thanks to my Medtronic Harmony valve, I've been able to get back to life as quickly as possible. I have a great job at Florence Darlington Technical College where I work in the marketing and public relations department. I get to play with my new puppy, Luna. We run around the yard a good bit, so I am always moving. Just a few months after my surgery, I was back at the racetrack taking pictures and capturing the stories of the drivers and the team. So my life really didn't stop during this recovery process. We told him if we can get him into the pit stop, which is the cath lab, and place this Harmony valve in a way to take away this insufficiency in his pulmonary valve and fix that he'd be ready to just hit the track and go as fast as he wants to go. The tagline for Darlington Raceway here in town is "Too tough to tame," and I'm definitely too tough to tame. These health problems are not going to hold me back. I'll find a way to get around them and continue to live my normal life and hopefully amplify my life and push harder every day. So no, nothing's going to hold me back.